Hi everybody, Magic Bendy here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Night Flight deck. It's a deck of cards by Steve Dela. Now I believe I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, Steve, I apologize, but I believe it's Steve Dela. So this is the Night Flight deck. Let's get into it. What is the Night Flight deck? It is a deck of plastic playing cards, but they are for magicians. So they are marked. And they are marked in a couple of different ways, and these are a really, really good deck of cards. So what do? You get the deck in a nice, good quality, thick cardstock tuck box. Now, this tuck box does have Night Flight on the front of it, so some folks might not like that because they don't want somebody Googling Night Flight and finding out what they are. And it has a QR code on the bottom, and it says Dela Playing Card Company. And of course, that can be Googled as well, or somebody could take the image there and they'd go right to the site where they could purchase them. So some magicians might not particularly care for that, but I will be carrying these in a different case. So you can put these in a blue bicycle case so nobody know the difference. Also, on the top of the case, the tuck case, the 1089 force is there. So for those of you who know about that, some mentalists and whatever, you can actually use the box itself for the 1089 force. Now these are plastic cards. They handle very well. Now I'm not a card magician, so I don't do the cardistry stuff, but I can do some things, right? So double lifts, Elmsley counts, things like that, all can be done with this deck, easy peasy, no problem whatsoever. I don't do a Pharaoh shuffle, so I'm not going to even try that, but they spring very nicely. They shuffle very well. So they handle pretty much like regular cards, but they are in fact 100% plastic. So they're not going to get all gummy. If you're on the table and they get wet, wipe them right off. If you're a performer in Florida or another humid area, the cards are not going to get all gummy. I know some magicians in Florida who, when they perform outside, they'll go through a couple decks a day. They really will. So these don't have that problem. So they're 100% plastic. They feel great. They sound great. They spring great. They have a nice satisfying pop when you turn them over or do a double lift. So that's what you get, 100% plastic deck. Now, what else do you get in the box? You get a single joker, and you get two double back cards. You get a blue and blue double backer, and you get a blue and red double backer. So this comes in pretty handy for some, well, they both do, for some magic related tricks, so you can do magic. And it also comes in a carrying box, right? So you can put the deck inside or outside the box, right there in this plastic box. And it's mostly opaque, but you can see the deck in there. I'll go ahead and put the deck in there so you can see. So it's mostly opaque, right? But you can see the deck in there, right? You can tell that's a queen of diamonds on the bottom, right? So it's somewhat see-through, and that's good. So if you don't want to carry the deck in the box that has the Night Flight name on it, you can. They provide you with a carry case, so you can carry them. Now, this does open very easily, very easily. So you might want to, if you're carrying this in a jacket pocket or something like that, carrying it casually, you might want to put like a rubber band around it so it doesn't pop open on you. But if you don't want to use the tuck case that came with it, I don't want to hear you complain, because they give you a carrying case. They give you another box you can put them in. Holds the cards nicely, protects them, whether or not you have them in the box or outside the box. They fit nicely in here, even with the box. So that's it. The marking system, I'm not going to reveal what the marking system is, but I will tell you that I don't need reading glasses to see it. They are kind of readers, if you know what a reader is. And I do not need glasses to see these markings. They're placed in a fairly unique place, not like other reader decks that I have. They're big enough for me to see them. I don't know that I could see them across the room, but I can certainly see them at arm's length away or further, easily. They also have a couple of other markings, right? There is a one-way mark in the middle, so if the card gets turned around in the deck, you'll know it, right? So there's that. There is also an indicator for red or black. Very quickly seen. It's real quick. You can see that faster even than the marking to tell you what card you're looking at. And so yeah, if you're doing a mentalism routine, red or black or something like that, and those markings are in a different place. So based on where those are at, that's pretty cool too, because you can use less of the card and kind of still get a feeling for, not a feeling, you'll know whether it's a red or black card. So if that's your thing and naming red or black, you don't actually have to look at the markings. You can look at the other indicator. So yeah, it's got several different markings for different routines and different styles. And as I get older, some of the marked decks are harder and harder for me to read without reading glasses. These I can read without reading glasses from arm's length away, across the table, whatever. I really like them. I like that they're plastic. These are gonna last, you know, it's cliche to say a lifetime, but they're gonna last a long, long time. You can throw these on the floor, you can get them wet, you can clean them off, and you're back in business. So for me, I don't do cardistry. They handle well enough for me and close enough to a regular deck for me to be able to do the moves that I do. And they're sturdy, right? They're gonna last forever. Well, not forever, but maybe not forever. Maybe they will, I don't know. But they're gonna last a long time. So I can throw these in a case. I actually am gonna keep these in a different case than the box that they sent them in, but I can throw these in the car, and I've got a marked deck of cards that handle well, that I don't have to worry about getting wet or anything wherever I go. So this is a fantastic deck. It's a little pricey, but they are plastic and the marks on them are fantastic. So I highly recommend the Night Flight deck by Steve Dela. And I haven't seen them in red back. I guess there's going to be a standard edition coming out that are not plastic, that have red backs. I don't know, but this one, it's been out more than a year or so now. They come in blue is what I've seen them in, and I prefer blue backs anyways. That's just me. I like blue. So these fit right in, and the design on them is pretty cool too. They've got spiders on here, and you got some vines or whatever, you know, kind of thorny vines, and you've got a bat under the moon there in the middle, and you got like spiders and webs. They're kind of creepy looking, and from a distance, nobody's going to know they're not bicycles. But even if they did, just the design is really, really cool. So highly recommended. The Night Flight deck by Steve Dela. Depending on where you get it, it's going to run you $30, $40, I don't know, for a deck. But it's worth it. They're going to last you a long time, and the marking system on them is great. So that's it for me. Thanks for joining me. I've been Magic Bendy. You've been fantastic. Give me a like or subscribe if you feel like it. If not, I still like you. It's all right. Talk to you later. Thanks, guys.